Hey, what's up, guys? This is Deep Dive Coffee Crew. Today, we did a Q grader calibration. Some of our friends have the exam coming up in September, so we got together to practice and also for us to recalibrate and have fun. We focused on the mile table, American washed coffees. So this part is known as one of the toughest in the Q grader exam. 6 sets of coffee and 5 cups each. We first went over the score sheet. And honestly, it comes down to 2 big things. 1. Identifying defects clearly. Alright, let's hear Vince explain this part.
There's 4 types of defects. There's phenol, over-fermented, mold, and potato.
In the Q grader exam, knowing defect is crucial. If you say a coffee has a defect when it doesn't, that's basically ignoring the farmer's effort. But if you miss a defect that's actually there, it means you're not ready to be a Q grader. 2. Understanding the context. Which coffee stands out and how you'd rank them on the table. Here's another point from Dr. Vince.
Second one is the context of the coffee. So you really have to get the context right, meaning that you have to identify which coffee in this table is the best coffee and which is the worst. Take as much as notes. So I would usually go 1 round when it's hot or cold. Can I take a note how we change it?
Out of the 6 coffees, you need to figure out which one has the highest quality and which one is the lowest. That's why writing down every note you sense is so important. Copying 30 coffees in one go is not easy. So being able to remember well is a huge skill. Alright, time to grind the coffee. Even the grinding has a standard procedure, so each of us took turns. The trick is grinding in order from first cup to 5th cup. So now the setup is ready. Next up, fragrance check. Here's Vince handing out speed cups. So honestly, when we first start copying, we used to drink everything. But our mentor told us, a good cupper speeds. So we're learning to speed a little each time. And here's a tip nobody tells you. Seat battles are real. When you've got multiple people copying together, being polite is super important. But if you're too slow, the cup you want is already gone. So also remember, there's only about an hour. So fragrance check has to be quick. So after 4 minutes, we broke the crust and wrap it up the aroma check. Alright, now it's time for flavor analysis. From here on, it's full focus. You can see us trying not to miss a single detail. If a coffee feels difficult, sometimes it's better not to force it. Taste another cup, then come back later with a fresh perspective. Then comes the score sheet. Check your numbers again, make sure the math is right, and write the final score. When you're pressed for time, the most common mistake is actually filling the sheet wrong. So always double check. Next up, calibration. We compare our notes and scores. And of course, those little questions come up. Should I lower my score? Was it being too generous? Or maybe too harsh? Sometimes we matched, sometimes we didn't. And that's okay. The whole point is to get closer cup by cup. In the end, the session went on for over 4 hours, but honestly, it felt like no time at all. And that's what makes this crew special. We take coffee seriously, but we also make it fun. Best of luck to everyone taking the Q grader exam this time. And for the rest of you, thank you for watching and come join us for the next one.